Financial success may or may not be within your field of possibilities because of one essential component, your upbringing. The majority of what you know and believe came from what your parents, friends, and neighbors taught you when you were young. What you know about money is largely the product of what you observe your parents do or what they teach you about money. That is why in this video, I will discuss 7 qualities that the wealthy teach their children that the poor don't. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button for more life-changing videos. Number 1. Understanding how to shift from no to yes. Majority of wealthy individuals know how to acquire what they want. They've learned how to turn a no into a yes. It's no surprise the majority of them are wealthy. They know that people say no because you haven't shown them enough reasons to say yes. They understand how to persuade others and how to use that ability to sell others. They instill this important talent in their children at a young age. They begin teaching their children these lessons by refusing their requests until they have a good reason for it. They begin to teach their children how to negotiate and how to turn a no into a yes. For example, suppose a wealthy child requires money to purchase something. His or her parents may request that their child persuade them to grant them the money. This may encourage the child to think more creatively about their request. They gradually improve their persuading and sales skills, resulting in more yeses than nos. The wealthy also teach their children how to deal with rejection. They teach their child what to do if they are rejected and that the person is unaware of their worth, but this does not diminish their worth. They show them how to persuade others to value their offer in the same manner they do. Number 2. Money will solve the majority of your problems. When it comes to talking money with their children, wealthy parents do not hide truth. They do not pretend that money is insignificant. For kids grow up in a family where money is the root of all evil, whereas wealthy kids grow up in a house where money solves most problems. A poor child's mentality is that money is evil and we instinctively avoid what we perceive to be evil. Wealthy youngsters who believe that money is important will find it easier to make money. Money will not make you happy, but it will allow you to acquire the things that will make you happy. Wealthy people understand the value and significance of money. The majority of the problems that the poor face today is financial in nature. Yet, they find it difficult to accept that money will solve most of their problems. Money not only facilitates the acquisition of necessities, but it also facilitates the acquisition of additional funds. To establish a business or invest, you'll need money. The wealthy instill these benefits in their children and encourage them to learn about money from an early age. Number 3. Enjoying what you do makes the journey 10 times easier. Wealthy parents instill their children the value of enjoying what they do. They understand the value of this and have been watching their children since infancy to discover what they enjoy doing naturally. They assist their children in developing the skill they perceive in them from an early age, making it easier for them to pursue their passions. They demonstrate to their children how their profession affects every aspect of their lives and why they must carefully choose their career routes. They also teach their children that investing time in something you don't enjoy is challenging. Poor children, on the other hand, learn from their parents that must do whatever is available to make ends meet. They wind up working in occupations they don't enjoy and performing below their capabilities. This describes the majority of people who go to work but can't wait to get home. They just do it because it helps them pay their bills, not because they enjoy it. Wealthy parents instill in their children the importance of being excited about going to work every day, as well as how to find a career that will excite them, as this is the key to financial success and job contentment. Number 4. To become wealthy, you must solve problems. Although one might assume that because they have money, the wealthy will always give their children whatever they want, but this is not always the case. Some wealthy parents teach their children that you can't always get what you want unless you work hard for it. They convey to them that if they want to become wealthy, they must solve difficulties. For example, wealthy parents may ask their children to complete particular household activities in exchange for a monetary reward. The children will usually comply because of the monetary incentive, and they will quickly learn that in order to gain, one must first give. Wealthy children frequently have an easier time learning these skills since they see their parents following in their footsteps. The majority of wealthy people become wealthy through solving issues for others. Some people become wealthy by solving transportation challenges. Others become wealthy by solving food problems. And others become wealthy by solving security issues. In any event, the wealthy create money by solving difficulties, and they educate their children to do the same. For example, Jeff Bezos makes a fortune connecting people to what they need by assisting them in purchasing items online. Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, connects people and makes money by doing so. The wealthy teach their children not only the value of problem solving, but also that the more important the problem they solve for others, the more money they will make. You may not get compensated as well as someone who solves an issue that only a few individuals can solve. Number 5. How to make friends. Relationships are one of the things that the wealthy thrive on. They figured out how to form strong bonds with others by making them feel appreciated while also providing value to them. The wealthy instill the value of connection in their children from a young age. When they grow out, their children observe how their parents interact with others and how they make friends with influential individuals. They begin to learn early on how to establish friends with people who have power and can assist them in times of need. Furthermore, when the wealthy accompany their children to a significant event, they observe how their parents mingle and pick up on it. When children with wealthy parents meet new individuals and become friends, they create the possibility of a future relationship between the parents. The wealthy show their children this and encourage them to do the same. With their children, wealthy parents emphasize the value of having wealthy friends, telling them that the company they keep will influence the outcome of their lives. They demonstrate how to form strong relationships, accompanying them to any function that they are required to attend. Number 6. Acquiring what you want. If you grew up in a poor family, you may have witnessed your parents living in constant worry, particularly when it came to financial matters. They are afraid that their creditor will call to demand payment, they will lose their jobs, or that the stock market will crash. Observing them as they grow up is a lesson in itself. They can give their children false notions about money. The wealthy, on the other hand, train their children to be confident in their requests. For example, when a wealthy parent makes a sales call, their children may be allowed to listen in on their conversations. As a result, the children may learn the value of asking for what they require. The poor may educate their children that speaking up is a sign of rebellion, because asking for what they want is simply being stubborn. Wealthy parents instill in their children the importance of speaking up for their rights, since life does not give them what they desire, but rather what they demand. It's no surprise that children from wealthy families find it easier to speak up in front of a group, give a presentation, or make a bold request. If you want to teach your children to think like the wealthy, you must first teach them that if they want to make sales, they must make sales calls and ask for a sale. Make them realize that the person they're speaking with is a human just like them, and that they have no cause to be afraid of them. One of the reasons why wealthy kids grow up to be wealthy like their parents is because they are taught to have a strong self-esteem and how to overcome fear by their parents. Number 7. The dollar's worth. Any talks about money are one of the most difficult conversations in a poor family. If you grew up in such a household, you're aware of anxiety that arises whenever the subject of money is spoken. A wealthy family, on the other hand, is more likely to discuss money and offer their opinions. The value of a dollar is one of the things that the wealthy teach their children and the poor don't. Is the current exchange rate of a dollar to another currency what we're talking about when we say dollar value? The worth of the dollar teaches children how to earn, handle, and appreciate money from a young age. This will assist them in laying the foundation for strong financial knowledge. Teaching children the worth of money will help them avoid overspending and may even teach them the value of saving and investing. One of the ways that the wealthy teach their children about money is by putting them on an allowance. Most children are unaware that individuals labor for money before they receive it because their parents always provide for them. As a result, the wealthy prevent this misconception about money by assigning specific chores for their children to accomplish in order to earn money. For example, they may set aside a particular sum of money for the children to complete certain chores. This amount is frequently increased as the children grow older and their chores become more complex. This is to show them that perseverance pays off. Another way the wealthy teach their children about money is by demonstrating how to save. They urge their children to save a specific amount of money, demonstrate the benefits, and educate them how to distinguish between needs and wants. The things that wealthy and poor parents teach their children about money are critical to their success, and you can see 7 qualities that the wealthy teach their children that the poor don't. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment for more content. See you in the next one!